Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Fenerbahce have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
Bastoni makes the interception. Serginho chasing after it. And here's Dani Olmo.
Oh, really well played.
Olise, brilliantly cut out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread it left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge, that is a brilliant interception. Olise powering forward here.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Oh, he does stand out, Jim. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Xavi Alonso, and that's a good-looking ball. Serginho, out of play for a throw. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, such a clever touch. Delivers the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Jordan with the corner. There first. Neymar plays it short. Hangs one in. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Conte. Played out wide. Timbers cross. He leaps for it. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And he's picked out the run. Donadoni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gerrard. He's shifted it to the flank. He's found a way past. Gerrard. Neymar. Neymar. He's had a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team...
Oh, they could be caught out here. That's an excellent interception. Cannavaro. Gerrard, nicely weighted ball. He's found space here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo. Olise tries a shot! Bastoni gets it clear.
Jordan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, that's fabulous. The ball goes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Decent chance! Just too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Conte. Now that looks a decent ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through.
1 minute added time.
Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And this could be the final action of the first half. Gerrard goes short. And it's pulled back. Serginho can get it clear. Conte! And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That smoking is only allowed
The
in
midway
areas
point of the
shown on this
game.
map.
Jordan
Thank you for your
really can be
cooperation.
happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
The second period is underway.
Jordan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Olise. This is a promising build-up. Rummenigge. And the shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum. Guirassy really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Jordan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And they win it back again. Couldn't squeeze it through. Diouf, he's beaten the last big chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Donadoni, Bastoni gets a foot in here. Jordan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olise in acres of space out wide. That's tidy. He's free, he has got space. chance, surely! Oh, off the bar! Jordan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That looks a cracking ball. Diouf, he's through on... Chance for a shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Cannavaro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He is through here!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it.
And the finish! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Rummenigge! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. They've got to throw in. Donadoni has it out wide and in space. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 27, Serginho.
Intercepts the throw. That's no
Number
red.
6,
Now it's Berbatov.
Guardani.
He's found a way
Number
through.
13, Xabi
It's
Alonso.
a shade optimistic.
Number 4,
Jordan
Henderson.
clearly have been instructed to
Number
kill this off.
22,
Offence is the best
Alejandro
form of defence.
Bastón. Coming on the field, number 7,
Cannavaro.
Lookman. Number 8, Alexander Arnold.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Number 14, Freddie Ljungberg.
And Berbatov! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! How do you look back on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to... Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is out of play. And it's Alexander Arnold. Here it is, crossed in. Khan claims it, safe hands. Timber. Jordan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Aims beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? Hazard finding himself in space. And that's that. Jordan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement
match.
already
Jordan
palpable.
against Parma.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit,
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
and long overdue.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mateus.
That's good play from him.
He's shifted. Mateus! Missed by a fraction. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that was nowhere near his best. Just eases him off the ball. Just about within shooting range. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played into space. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Berbatov. Dani Olmo. Oh, great leap! And now they can clear their lines. It's skewed away. Could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through. Mateus. Oh, that's fabulous. Mateus stood his ground strongly. Gerrard. Still goalless at the moment. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gerrard. Chips it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Conte. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Stood up well to him there. Now he's got space here. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Dani Olmo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
And it's Olmo. Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Pinches it off him. Timber. And it's Conte. Dani Olmo. Berbatov. Dani Olmo. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And it's Berbatov. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cruyff. Conte.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Great vision. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Conte, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Berbatov crosses, and he's taking no chances there. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes. Tries to thread one through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. There's the crossfield ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello everybody.
That's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Jordan leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Berbatov.
Oh, really well played.
And it's Olmo. Now it's Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's good running with the ball. And this is Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best. That looks a cracking ball. Space for him to turn and look. That's a decent clearance. Palmer with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Good chance here! No, just not quite.
Carlos really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now, can they get him away? Caught offside that time. Gerrard, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So we've reached the hour mark. Messi has given away a free kick. Dani Olmo. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gerrard with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking to play him in. He's intervened well there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Ooh, played through for the wide man. Now that's well seen too. Khan gets it away. Half an hour gone in the second half. Batistuta. Oh, this is a terrific run. They're urging him to take the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Deftly away.
Substitution for Jordan. Number 8, Berbatov.
And it's Roberto
Number
Carlos.
22, Dani Olmo.
And he's managed to get rid.
Number 17.
And he's straight offside.
Coming on
Parma
the field,
really are showing
number
all the
20,
necessary urgency,
Olise.
but it's potency they need.
Number 13, Guler. Number 21, Ferro Girassi. Substitution in progress.
De Rossi. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Puyol is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Now it's Vieri. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. That'll be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That has not gone well. And here's Cruyff. Dani Olmo has it in a wide position. Palmer with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. All hands on deck for this one. There's the shot! Desperate defending required here. And that should get the job done. He's in a great position here.
Parma really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Back in possession and ready to go again. He's found space here. Roberto Carlos, cross in. Cannavaro gets it away. Well, there's the clearance. Cannavaro. So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bit. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Olmo.
That's positional gold. The utilise.
Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Looking to play him in. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to clear it. Decent chance! It's a goal! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 21, Teu Girassi. Teu Girassi. Teu Girassi.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rummenigge, not a hint of offside. Rummenigge! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rummenigge looking sharp there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money, trying to get behind the defence.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he
Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Oh, there's a probing ball. Jordan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hazard. Hector Fort did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance! Barcelona have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Deftly away. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Ferrand, good effort from distance. Rummenigge. He'll try from distance. Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Guirassy really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's managed to get free.
Oh, really well played.
Hazard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Dani Olmo and the through ball. He's picked his way through. Calm claims comfortable. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Dani Olmo, Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed. Goulet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now there's a fine ball. Rijkaard with a fine tackle. Rummenigge. And he's intervened well there. Kubasi. Now it's Pedri.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a searching pass. No, that's been intercepted. De Jong. Now, can they get him away? Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Ferran Torres, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. That's destined for the flank. Rummenigge. What's going wide left? Hazard venturing down the left. A header! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. It's been quite a roller coaster ride here, right up until the final seconds. An intriguing watch. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Jordan can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation.
And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Goulet with the short one. Arda Goulet. Goulet's cross. Hector Fort can get it clear. He's having a pop! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
In with the challenge. And that's a throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it, towering header! Ah, he's given... In he goes again! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Goulet goes short. Goulet's cross. And he's taking no chances there. It's run loose here. De Jong. Ferran Torres. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Dani Olmo, look at the space, there's the shot! And again! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Barcelona with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Jordan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed, impressive jump. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
It's a promising position. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's found a way past. Now it's... He's had a shot! Two up now, and they are cruising. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Substitution for Jordan, number 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to pass it through, spread neatly, and he's picked it up out wide. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Jordan still have the cards to affect this game. Timber. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass is just off target. De Jong. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Yamal. Ferran Torres. Now he's shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal has the space to scheme. Has to go back here. Real chance here. Dani Olmo! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. He's found some space. Batistuta. Jordan are looking to go forward now. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Olmo. De Jong. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Conte. Now Timber. That pass has been well intercepted. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Rashford. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Rashford clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Hazard scooting forward. Bastoni.
Added minutes has been
That was
indicated.
good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Ferran Torres. 4 added minutes on the board. He's got away. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's lost his man here. He ran himself. That's the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Just a quick
Jordan
announcement. It is now
really
time
did
for
suffer
our
for
special
their
moderator.
lack of numbers
Please
here.
grab the tickets
Well, to
you
be
were given when
perfectly
you
honest,
entered.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Lexington have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
Now it's Olise. He is through here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Hazard makes a dash for it. Aims beyond the defence. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And it's Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Oh no, this does not look good. Keeper's got good distance on that. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hazard gets into a good position. Rummenigge is onto this. He's found a way through. He's having a hit. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. Conte. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looking to play him in. Ibrahimovic. Deftly away. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Conte. Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. That has been slung wide. Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. Decent chance! And that has fair fizzed. Lexington with the corner, there first. Rijkaard clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. Now he's off and running.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That is a great pick out. Shapes to shoot! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 32 minutes is number 11, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Lexington have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Ruben Neves. Conte. Conte! Just the wrong side.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
defending was strong and firm. And it's Lam. Baresi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Ibrahimovic herring after the ball here.
Jordan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Conte. Olise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. That's good play. And the ball's gone astray. Baresi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And this is Ibrahimovic. Big chance!
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Jordan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Olise. Well read, nice interception.
Lexington always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now it's Hazard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread neatly. Dani Olmo finding himself in space. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Olmo. Dani tries one from range. Oh, it's hit the post. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's the delivery. He's got away. Chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So we have movement on both
Ibrahimovic.
benches.
Number 17, Gullit. Number 5, Johan
Elise
Cruyff.
looking for the run. Rashford
Zico.
receives it in a wide
Number
position.
15, Baresi. Coming on the field, number 9, Pele. Number 3, Seedorf. Number 14,
Your impression so
Schneider.
far, Jim?
Number
Jordan are
22,
very much in the game
Ronaldinho.
and matching the opposition
Number
for chances.
13, Van Dijk.
Van Dijk.
Substitution.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has a look out, and he shoots! Jordan still have the cards to affect this game. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a throw. And here's Kante. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Schneider.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Thinks about the shot. Produces a cross. Seedorf gets flagged offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that looks a good ball through. Buffon getting this one clear. Ambitious ball here. It's played through for him. Nice interception, well timed. Well, there's the clearance. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Jordan do have a chance to counter here. And he can thump it away. Rashford with the short one. Oh, such a clever touch. The cross. He's done well to get that clear. He's having a pop! And one more try! And no mistake. They have stolen level at the last. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Number 17,
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He can run onto that. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Olise goes short. Lovely feet. That has ended up in no
There will be
man's
3
land.
minutes added time.
Ronaldinho. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Hazard is herring after that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Goulet is the... They'll have to settle for that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And, Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the...
Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Out of play for a goal kick. He won't be happy with that one. Not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's cut it out. That's headed upfield. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Eto'o. Ruben Neves. Spread out to the left. Hazard making good progress. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So we're still where we started right now. He's in one-on-one. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hazard, he's picked his way through, flashes it across. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Odo. He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Eto'o. Dani Olmo. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Messi, he is through here. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a throw-in. Thuram. Roberto Carlos. Veron. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Timber. Sends it crossfield. And it's Hazard. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Oh, sweet feet. Great pressure, plenty of it. That's an excellent interception. And here's Hazard. Rummenigge. It's out for a goal kick. That could spell trouble. Oh, he's done very well. Olise! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Eto'o. Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's put paid to the danger. And he's there to retrieve it. This is a promising build-up. Ruben Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Se ruega al propietario de una furgoneta gris con matrícula Capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That gets us going once more.
Jordan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Has a look and plays it forward. Messi, over to the right flank. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Always goal side. Shoots! And he's gone looking for safety.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's found a way through. Neymar's cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Olmo. Oh, good spread. Aimed beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects...
Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's got away from him. And he's quick to return it. Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Girona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Dani Olmo.
1501 espectadores.
Hazard. Showing good feet. Dani Olmo. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for a shot. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Hazard. Jordan still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Eto'o. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's made its way to him. Puyol. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira powering forward here. Dani Olmo. No, that's been intercepted. Jordan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred...
Shot, surely!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this is Eto'o. And he is deftly away. And he has been fouled there. Messi, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Girona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, terrible pass. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And he's gone direct here.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that
they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Guirassy. Now it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Tries from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's got away. And he shoots!